Hey, what's up guys, welcome to a brand new video. Today I'll be showing you how to make a simple domain expansion like in Jujutsu Kaisen. First of all, I want to thank you guys for 3,000 subscribers and we're really close to hit 4,000 just off the bat. I'll be doing another giveaway soon at 4,000 like I did last time with the simple sword combat and the simple fist combat. So again, make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on and let's get right into it. Before we start off, I want to say this video was taken from the suggestions channel in my Discord. If you want to get all the files needed to follow along this tutorial, make sure to join the Discord down below. It will be the first link in the description and let's get right into it. Okay, so to start everything off, we're going to have to be making a tool which we're going to name, let's say, domain expansion. Let's do like this, domain expansion. And then we're gonna check this off here because we don't need a handle, and we're gonna put in a local script right here, and we're gonna name this expand. Okay, right. Now before we start everything off, we're gonna make a script in server script service, and we're gonna name it server domain. And then we're gonna go back right here and we're gonna go ahead and put a remote event here, and we're gonna name it domain event. Okay, cool. Now that is done, we're gonna be making this only fire off if we, let's say, press the button Z, for example. So let's go right here and let's put local. So we're gonna first reference the player equals to game.players.local player. Then we're going to reference the user input service, but before that we're going to reference the tool. So local tool equals to script.parent, and then we're going to make sure that we can only use the ability when the tool is equipped. So what we're going to do is we're going to be doing tool.equip connect function. Now this function only connects when we equip the tool, and if we unequip it, it will connect another function. So what we can do here is we can say local let's say held equals to false, and then if the tool is equipped, held equals to true, and if it's not, held equals to false. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to reference the user input service. So we're going to do local UIS equals to game get service user input service. User input service, right? There we go. And now we're going to do UIS.input ended. We're going to do input ended first because we're not going to be holding this. We're going to do UIS.input ended connect function. We're going to do input and it is typing. Boom, right here. So what this is, so what the first thing is basically just referencing what key we're clicking, or if we're clicking any buttons. And this will just basically say, so if we're like holding the tool and we go into the chat box to type something in, it won't trigger off the event. So we do if is typing, then return end. Boom. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna say if input dot keycode equals to enum dot keycode. We're gonna have to do 2 equals right here. Now you can put any key you want here. You can put Z, X, C. I'm gonna do Z for now. Then boom, and what we have to do is going to make another debounce, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do local debounce equals to false, and then we're going to do right here and debounce equals to false, and then we're going to do here debounce equals to true. Wait 5 seconds, debounce equals to false. This is essentially a cooldown, so we're going to type here cooldown, and you can change this to whatever you want. You can make it 1 second. And to test this off, we're gonna do print, let's say test. And now if we head into the game and we go right here and we click Z, it's just say test, and now I'm clicking the Z button, it's not doing anything, and after 5 seconds it should say test ×2, right? So now that is taken care of. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna make an animation, but before that we're gonna just fire off this domain event thing. Now again, if you do want to get the particles that I'm using right here, make sure to join the Discord down below to download this full file where you'll have access to everything. So to start off, we're gonna do right here game.replicatedStorage.domain event fire server. Boom. And for now everything is good, right? So we're gonna make an animation. So it depends if you want to make this R15 or R6, but it's basically all the same. I'm gonna make an R15 version, but it's just the animation. The script works with both R6 and R15. It's just up to you to what animation do you want to make. So we're gonna do rig builder, and we're gonna go to R15. Sorry, we're gonna do block avatar, and we're gonna basically make a super simple punch animation, which we're going to be doing right here. So click on this, click create, and I'm going to just speed through this real quick. So we're going to basically just rig the first frame, and then we're going to do like a turn right here, boom. Gonna put the arm up a little, boom. Then we do this, let's say like that. I'm gonna spread this out a little. We can maybe even bend this, and we can do like this. So we can now turn this also, turn the head, and then we can make a cool effect that's gonna like be turning and watching still. I have to turn this a little bit backward. So now it looks like he's like throwing something off, right? And we can lengthen the animation to just basically make it last like, let's say 2 seconds, and then we can move it a little bit so it has an effect. Boom. Now we click save, publish to Roblox, and then we're gonna basically click submit, and then copy that. And what that should be done right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a new animation right here, and we're gonna call this let's say so we're gonna call this domain, and we're gonna copy the ID that we just got here and paste it right here. And now once that is done, we're gonna get back to the script, and we're gonna basically say, so local humanoid we're gonna do local track equals to player dot character dot humanoid dot, so we're gonna do okay like this. Then load animation, we're gonna do script dot domain. So we have to put this right in here. So right now it should reference it. There we go. We're gonna do track play. And now what should happen is if we go ahead and test it out right here, and we press Z, boom, it plays out an animation. So to make this animation more smoother, what we can do is we can set the animation priority to action right here, and then we click save, publish, same thing again. We click submit, copy the ID right here, paste it back right into here, and then we click play. And now if you go ahead and test it again, the animation should be much smoother, right? So it extends his hand completely. So the next step of doing all of this is to make a sphere that we will be using to basically fire everything off. So we're gonna so you guys will take this one. I'll again leave this in the Discord so you can take this model off. You don't have to search it off the toolbox. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag this out right here, and then we're gonna name this, let's say sphere. We're gonna name it, we're gonna put it color black, let's say like this. Let me just check right here, use bar color, there we go. So now it's kind of like fully black. And then what we can do is we can put 111 right here, so to basically make it just the smallest possible. And then we're gonna do is we're gonna drag it to replicated storage, and we're gonna start the script off right there. So we're gonna go back to the server domain script, and we're gonna do game.replicated storage.domain event.onServer event connect function, right? And we're gonna put in PLR here, which means player. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically just test it out to see if it's firing off. So we're gonna type in yes fired server, let's say like that. And then we're gonna go back right here, and if we go ahead and test it out, it should print test, and then it should print the other thing. Yeah, so right now it fires off the server too. So to start everything off, we're gonna basically first go ahead and do local sphere equals to game.replicator storage.sphere clone right there. We're gonna do sphere dot parent equals to workspace. Then we're gonna do sphere dot, we're gonna do can collide equals to false, and then we're gonna do anchored equals to true. So in the starting phases when it's expanding, we don't want to close the player out and make it glitch out. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do sphere.cframe equals to player.character.humanoid root bar.cframe. Let's say time cframe.new to basically put it a little bit lower. So we're gonna do is we're gonna put -2 right there. Let's say like that. That should be pretty good. And now what we can do is we can go ahead and test out in game, will the sphere spawn when we go ahead and press Z. So let's say Z. Yeah, there it is. But it has to be anchored, which it looks like it's not. Okay, yeah, then put anchored right here. So boom, can collide is false. So if we press Z, yeah, there we go. It spawns in right there. We should rotate it because it's rotated wrongly. So let's go ahead and fix that. Let's see what the rotation is right here and just copy that off. So the orientation is that. So we're gonna do sphere dot orientation equals to vector3 dot new. I'm gonna basically paste the same right here. So we fix that right here. Boom. So now it is fixed completely, and it should be hollow inside, and it should spawn. So that is good. Right now what we're gonna do is we'll make a tween that is basically going to expand this sphere and basically contour the enemies around, so it traps the enemies inside. And then we're going to add an effect, and then I'm going to show you some things you can play around and kind of manage this all and make it a whole skill. So to start off, we're going to go back into the script and we're going to create a tween. Now if you guys did not watch my scripter beginner's guide, it's out on my YouTube channel. I showcase there how to make tweens and how to do everything, so make sure to watch that. And I'm gonna paste the code from there, and I'm gonna get back right as I do it. Okay guys, pause the video and copy this that I wrote down here. This is basically tweening and how you can use tween service to basically simulate the growth of parts. So right here we reference the tween service, and then we do a tween info basically. So this is the duration of the tween, so how long the tween lasts. This is kind of an easing style, so we put bounce. I showcased in that video that I did before or what all the styles are and how you can use them. Then repeat count basically means that we don't repeat this, we just only do it once. And reverse here, that it doesn't reverse and there is no delay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do tween service create. We're gonna create a new tween, and we're gonna basically set the goal of the tween to be the size of 55 55 55 right there. And then we're gonna do tween play. Boom. So once that is done, if we go ahead and test it out in game right now and we press Z, what's this? Boom. Right like that. See? So, and it just like stays there for now, but we didn't do it properly because we have to kind of warp this around, so we can maybe do like, let's say 90. Let's see how this looks right here until we kind of get like a perfect hollow sphere. Yeah, see, that doesn't look that good, so we're gonna go and test out again. We're gonna 244, 244, 244. Let's see how that looks. Boom. Okay, there we go. Now it kind of creates that domain effect where, but you guys can make this even larger, right? So yeah, let me just see. Boom. And let's try and test it out right here. So let's do tween dot completed connect function. Let's go ahead and do sphere can collide equals to true. Let's see how that looks. So right now, when the whole thing, when the domain finishes expanding, boom, we should not be able to walk off. Yeah, see, we're stuck. So we can make this even larger. I don't know why I made it this small. We can do, let's say 411, 411. Boom. Let's try it like this. Now if we do it again, boom. So it kind of creates this domain effect, and then after the tween is completed, we can't exit out, right? We can't do anything, right? We're stuck inside of this domain and we have to just be in here. And for now it is not going out. So to fix this, what we're gonna do right here is we're gonna basically do wait, let's say after 10 seconds, let's do 15 actually. After 15 seconds this is gonna pass down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a new tween right here that is gonna basically say 1 1 1. We're gonna name it tween 2. We're gonna copy this right here, and what we're gonna do here is gonna put this to false so it doesn't collide with us when it pushes back. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically say, so when it's completed, game.debris, add item, we're gonna do sphere, right? And we're gonna say, let's say 1. There we go. And we're gonna make the transparency also, let's do right here, transparency equals to 1. And what we can do right here is we can also make the transparency to 0. So we can go ahead and click the sphere and make this 1. And then if we go ahead and start off, let's do like this, Z, so it kind of like is transparent, and then it bounces into a domain that is fully blocked off, right? And then we can't move, we can't do anything inside of it, we can't get out of this barrier right here. So see, we're stuck. And then after like 15 seconds it should subside back. So yeah, see, yeah, we have to modify this right here. We have to do like, let's say 7 seconds, because it doesn't show the effect off properly. So if we go ahead and press Z again, so we place the domain right here, it kind of bounces off, then it blocks everything off. So right now players cannot exit past this point, right? They can't get in, they can't get out. And after 15 seconds it should like pop back up. The transparency will kind of go off and it will just pop back where it was, right? So it's gonna do, let's see, after just like a couple of seconds, yeah, it looks like we're doing something wrong. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, because we're playing, oh yeah, we're not playing the right tween. Yeah, we have to play the tween too. My bad about that. So let's try it again. Boom, we expand the domain, right? The dummy is stuck in there, and then we're gonna just have to wait it off. Boom. And then after, again, okay, see how it just paused back into nothing, and then it disappears. And then we have a cooldown again, and then we can just pop it up again, and it basically just makes the domain, and now no one can get out. So what we can add to this is we can add a particle effect that I've provided right here, and it is pretty simple to do that. We're gonna make a new particle right here. We're gonna make a new reference. So we're gonna do local particle equals to game.replicated storage.domain explode clone. And then what we can do is we can do particle dot let's do parent equals to workspace, particle dot can collide equals to false, particle dot anchored equals to true, particle dot c frame equals to player dot character dot humanoid root part dot c frame. And then the last thing we have to do is we have to make okay, the orientation is good. We just have to make it pop the effects that we have in this right here. So basically, if you haven't watched the particle and the skill tutorial, I'm gonna be just getting the code from there, so make sure to watch that again. It is linked on my channel and will be probably linked in the description. So I will just copy the code right there and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so what I've pasted in here is basically it is going to reference all the children from this attachment, and then it's going to fire them off. And I put a wait, let's put task.wait right here, and they're going to put it right here when it actually ends. So if we go ahead and basically play it out right now and we press Z, boom, it kind of like plays an explosion. And then right when it subsides, so when it comes back, it's gonna play another explosion, which is gonna be pretty cool, and it's gonna play it at the same spot that the sphere was originally placed. See, boom. like that, and it just bounces down. So let's test it out again. So boom, let's see right here, and we say like this, boom, and it basically sets the domain up. So right now nothing can get in, nothing can get out. See, we can't really do anything, and we can't spam it because we set the cooldown. So to fix that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back, we're gonna place the cooldown to 20 seconds, and that should fix it pretty good so that we can't spam it. Boom, we go right here, let's set the domain up, and now the dummy and everything is stuck inside of it, and you basically can't move. And you guys can customize this, so you can try and put something on the sphere, you can try to switch out the effects and all of that stuff, but the concept is pretty simple, and it basically works like that and just bounces back down to the original position. So guys, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn notifications on. We're gonna be close to 4K, which I can't really believe it. We're so close to it, and we just got 3K. So again, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.